Welcome back, or welcome to America's Sports. Game 1 of the 2023 NBA Finals is in the books, and Denver came out victorious. We're going to break down what happened in Game 1, and then we're going to break down more predictions for Game 2 and the series overall. So let's get right on into it. These are the two teams that I was rooting for throughout the playoffs because my team didn't make it. And I had kept saying that Jimmy versus Jamal and Bam versus Jokic would be must-see TV. This would be amazing. The Heat get beat by 11 points, making Denver undefeated at home still, and obviously still undefeated in their Game 1s. But looking back at all of Denver's Game 1s, you can make a case that Miami gave them the best bout. You could make a case for the Lakers as well in their Game 1, but they were out of that game for most of the game. They were leading at 2-0, and that was it. But the Nuggets scored 132 on them. Phoenix more or less got blown out, and Minnesota definitely did get blown out. They only scored 80 points in Denver in their Game 1s. I'm saying all this to tell you that the Denver altitude and Denver's offense, when you're first looking at it in the playoffs, maybe makes them just about unbeatable in their Game 1s in Denver. So Heat fans, right away, this doesn't sound great for you, but I'm going to come up with some cautious optimism for you, possibly. Jimmy and Caleb Martin, the two best players when they beat Boston in the last series, combined for 16 points on 7 for 21 shooting and no trips to the free throw line. This is the first time that I can remember Jimmy not going to the free throw line in a long time. I can't really remember the last time that's happened, and he's played a full game. Max Strus was 0 for 10, and Duncan Robinson was 1 for 6 from the field. I'm going to go ahead and predict that Jimmy does not play this bad throughout the entire rest of the series. Yeah, 13-7-7 is not bad for anyone else on the Miami Heat except for Jimmy frickin' buckets. And I'm not losing faith, and I never will lose faith in Jimmy, so go and get those buckets, sir. Despite all of these things happening, the Heat only lost by 11. That is not that bad when we consider and we break down everything that went wrong for them. With numbers like this, you would think they got beat by 25. So what I think Miami needs to do is definitely push the pace more. Miami wants to muck things up, I get that, but I don't know if you're going to be able to do that to Denver in Denver. The Lakers couldn't even do this. So that means get up and down the floor, challenge Jokic defensively, hopefully he gets in foul trouble, and you got to get to the free throw line more, using Jimmy more. I think Lowry has to get more minutes, and I think Love has to actually get minutes. These are the two veterans that helped you get here. They're great in the locker room, and Love is a big body that can rebound. You definitely need help in that regard too. So why Love hasn't been getting any minutes, to me, is kind of questionable. I really don't understand that, but I'm not gonna question Spo, obviously. Anyways, you do these things and ultimately shoot better, I think you have a pretty good chance. And who knows, if you steal Game 2 and then all of a sudden Tyler Hero comes back, a guy that you desperately need to create some offense, all of a sudden, just like that, the tide has turned. And if I'm Denver, I'm definitely feeling the same way that I felt all playoffs long, is that when we are clicking, we are the best team in basketball. Jokic had a triple-double. That's what he averages. That's old news, right? It's all about Aaron Gordon dominating in the first quarter, finishing with 16 points and limiting Jimmy himself. It's about Michael Porter Jr. getting 14 points and 13 rebounds. He's been great off the glass and also much better at defense than when we saw him in the bubble. And then lastly, everyone talking about how bad Miami shot. Well, get this, Denver shot worse, but it was from the three-point line and the free throw line, but Denver shot so many more free throws that those percentages don't matter really, because like I said, Miami literally shot 2 free throws. My predictions stay the same though. I'm going to say that each team wins at home. There are no wins on the road. Denver wins in 7, and Miami's going to be rocking down there. Thanks for checking us out. The entire NBA Finals, we will be reacting to each game and what the other team must do moving forward to win. So be sure to like and subscribe to America's Sports, your new favorite podcast, highlights, and a bunch more.